multiplying 3 and 4 digit numbers by 2 digit numbers. In this nugget, the learning objective is to multiply 3 and 4 digit numbers by 2 digit numbers. To solve this calculation, 3,543 times 3, we could use this written method. But when we're multiplying by a 2 digit number, such as 23, the method is slightly different. The method that we use is called long multiplication. The first thing that we need to do is partition the multiplier. So 23 is partitioned into 20 and 3. And we're going to split the calculation into two parts. So 3,543 times 23 is the same as 3,543 times 20 add 3,543 times 3. But what we'll do is we'll multiply by the ones first, which is 3, and then the tens, which is 20. So we'll set it out like this. And first we'll multiply by the 3. So we start with the ones. 3 times 3 is 9. Onto the tens. 4 times 3 is 12. We'll put the 2 in the tens column and exchange the 1 over into the hundreds column. Now we'll do 5 times 3, which is 15, but we need to add the extra 1 that's been exchanged over. So that's 16. The 6 goes in the hundreds column and the 1 is exchanged over into the thousands column. Now for the thousands, we've got 3 times 3, which is 9. Add that extra 1 that's been exchanged over and we get 10. So 3,543 times 3 is 10,629. Now we need to times by the tens, so we times by 20. To times by 20, we times by 2 and then the whole answer by 10. But we're going to do this in one step. So we've got 2 times 3, which is 6, but we don't put the 6 in the ones place because we're multiplying by 20, not 2. So that 6 moves over into the tens place and we put a 0 as a placeholder. Now on to the tens. We've got 4 times 2, that's 8. Onto the hundreds, 5 times 2, that's 10. So the 0 goes in the thousands place. The 1 is exchanged to the 10,000s place. And then we move to the thousands. So we've got 3 times 2, that's 6. Add the extra 1, that's 7. So 3,543 times 20 is 70,860. Now for the final step. We need to add both of these answers together. 9 add 0 is 9, 2 add 6 is 8, 6 add 8 is 14. We put the 4 in the hundreds column and exchange the 1 into the thousands column. 0 add 0 add 1 is 1, 1 add 7 is 8. So 3,543 times 23 equals 81,489. Now let's have a go at this calculation. 5,432 times 45. We partition the 45 into 40 and 5. We start by multiplying by the ones, so we're going to multiply 5,432 first by 5. So starting at the ones, 2 times 5 is 10. Onto the tens, 3 times 5 is 15. Add the extra 1 we've exchanged over from the ones. Onto the hundreds, 4 times 5 is 20. Add the extra 1 which was exchanged over from the hundreds, that's 21. And then 5 times 5 is 25. Add those extra 2, that's 27. Now we need to times it by 40. We're going to put a 0 in the ones place because we're actually multiplying by 40, not 4. So starting at the ones, 2 times 4 is 8. Onto the tens, 3 times 4 is 12. Onto the hundreds, 4 times 4 is 16. Add the extra 1 that we exchanged over from the hundreds, that's 17. And then 5 times 4 is 20. Add that extra 1 that we've exchanged over, that's 21. So 5,432 times 40 is 217,280, and times 5 it's 27,160. So now we need to add them both together. 0 add 0 is 0, 6 add 8 is 14, 1 add 2, add that extra 1 we've exchanged over is 4, 7 add 7 is 14, 2 add 1, add the 1 that we've exchanged over is 4, and then we've just got 2. So 5,432 times 45 is 244,440. Your turn now. See if you can solve 6,836 times 43. Pause the video and have a go. So well done if you set it out like this. First of all, you should have done 6,836 times 3, and then times 40, and then added them both together. So 6,836 times 3 would have given you 20,508, and 6,836 times 40 would have given you 273,440. If you added both of those answers together, you should have got 293,948. Very well done if you got that correct. So remember, when you're multiplying by a 2-digit number, first partition the multiplier, then multiply by the ones, then multiply by the tens, and then add both answers together.